going to introduce the starting lineups here from Willsboro and SchrL Lake. NFHS Basketball Championships here Saturday afternoon, March 7th, 2020, in the beautiful confines of Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. Not so friendly offensive confines, though.
35 degrees when we shut our car off out there, Bill. It's spring is in the air. It's a lot of sunshine today, and temperature's supposed to go up into the upper 40s tomorrow, and maybe hit 50 on Monday. Is Arnold?
11 was Lozelle. 11 Pelkey. Oh, that's the wrong team. Arnold, you're right. Leeback. 13 is Jared Bill. 20 is Barney. Brendan Barney.
And 30.
And number 30 is Hunter King.
There you go.
Okay, gotta make sure we get the right teams. Now,
and who's the coach?
The head coach for the Willsboro Warriors is Jim Spring.
All right.
We're gonna start off introducing Oliver Higgins, number 5. Who's this? Number what? 10. Brendan Bresnahan.
Yes.
Bresnahan. Pelkey, number 11. Bresnahan again. And 13 is Isaiah Pelkey. So who's the guy who scores 27 points per game or something for Willsboro? I mean, it's SchrL Lake.
SchrL Lake, it's Andrew Pelkey, 25.4 points per game. He's the all-time leading scorer.
Oh, I expected him to be taller.
All-time leading scorer in Section 7 earlier this month, actually last month now. He passed Beekmantown's Dan Munson as the all-time Section 7 scoring leader. Munson remains the CVAC champion, but in all-time Section 7, it's Andrew Pelkey out here averaging 25.4 this year. He's number 1 in the sectional in scoring. And he scored a total of 1,725 points, and he'll add a few today, I would imagine. And if he hits his average, he'll be at 1,750 when the day is over.
Okay.
These teams faced each other twice, Bill. SchrL Lake winning both of them 48-38 and 62-34 in their last meeting.
Okay, the officials today are Mr. Stahl, Mr. Hoagland, and Mr. Lozier. Got 3 officials during the championship, playoffs, and being regionals too. Opening tip-off. About to start this ball game here. We're underway with the boys championship basketball coming from the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. This is high school boys Section 7 on the NFHS network. Pass inside is off the head and a block. Warriors, I guess, are known to play some good defense. So it's a good defensive team against a great offensive team.
I was talking with Keith Lobdell, sports reporter for Sun Community News, and he said that Willsboro lives and dies on their defense.
Yeah, they open up the score, and that's Leebeck draining a 2-pointer. Bresnahan. And a travel call. And once again, whoever the conditions in this building being that the backboards there's pretty much in an open area, and depth perception can throw some teams off, and whoever adjusts quickly to the atmosphere here usually prevails. And the 3-pointer from outside, pulled down by I believe that was Pelkey. Yes, Pelkey. Pelkey looks like he's got some upper body strength, and it looks like he's got some strong legs there. So
he definitely looks like an athlete out there, Bill.
Yeah, probably can take it to the hoop when he has to. 6:52 on the clock. Score remains 2-0 now. The Wildcats with the ball. Wildcats in their home uniforms. They got red shorts and white and red jerseys on. The Warriors all red uniform with white trim and white numbers. Brendahan attacks the hoop, scores, makes it 2-2. Bresnahan? Is that it?
Bresnahan, yeah.
Bresnahan, yeah. Just don't look at it. If I look at it, I can't see it. Who's with the ball now? Number 30, Hunter King. King gives it to Farney. Farney finds Bell. Bell moves to his right. Drive to the hoop. We call it travel.
I was chatting with Ken Drake from WPTZ, Channel 5, News Channel 5 as they like to be called now, before the game. And he said in Vermont there's no shot clock, boys or girls. And he said he was surprised when he looked it up to find that most states do not have shot clocks on high school boys and girls basketball.
Here's Pelkey. Turns, left-handed shot, he scores. I'm surprised he's left. Well, he might be ambidextrous here. You know, I didn't think he was the way he carries himself wasn't a left-handed person.
Being a left-hander, you would understand that, Bill.
Right. We got a foul called here. 4-2 ball game. Inbounding the ball is Lozell. Lozell gives to Pelkey. No, that's the wrong team.
Come on, Bill.
Excuse them. That's Liebeck. Excuse me. Got to remember how I wrote this out. The higher seed team's the number on top of the paper. The lower seed team on the bottom of the paper. Now this is Pelkey with the ball. Pelkey's got I believe he's got a brother out there with him, number 11 too. Inside, number 5. Higgins wide open in front of the goal, or the net.
Pelkey is number 11, Bill.
Yeah, Pelkey is number 11.
Right.
I got that. 13 is the Pelkey too.
Okay.
They turn it over. The Warriors came out, scored the first basket. I think we're going to get a timeout here. 4:56 on the clock. 6-2 ball game. Wildcats over the Warriors.
Willsboro had to play a quarterfinal in order to get here. They beat Wells 44-33 in that one. Brendan Farney had 14 points and 10 rebounds, and Raymond Arnold got 12 points. In a semifinal against Crown Point, number 2 ranked. Willsboro, as we said, is number 3 ranked in the section. They won that one 38-37 when Jared Ball hit 2 foul shots with 4.7 left in the ball game. He ended up with only 4 points in the game, but those last 2 were critical.
Bresnahan with the ball. That's passed out to the other Bresnahan. Looks to drive to his left. Kicks it back out. The bounce pass, they're going to say, is a travel. I think he slipped on the floor. Sometimes the footing out there can be a little slippery, this floor at times.
A little smooth, not your typical high school hardwood.
Right. Arnie with the ball.
It's a removable floor, and they take it up and put it down.
Liebeck. Pass back for a 3-point attempt. Bresnahan gets it quickly out to Pelkey. Pelkey looking for Higgins, but he can't hang on. He kicks it back to the other Bresnahan, and a travel is called, and it's turned back over. This is the theme of travels and turnovers continuing here this afternoon. A similar theme that was carried out last night in all 3 of them ball games.
Well, a lot of nervousness, Bill. It's a new venue for everybody, and it's the whole season's on the line, so it's a lot of tension out there for these youngsters.
Yep. The first team to settle in usually can and adjust to what they've got to put up with here. Shot high off the glass. Higgins comes down with a rebound. The shot was put up by number 13, Bell. Pelkey to Pelkey. No, that's Bresnahan to Pelkey. Pelkey, 2 defenders on him. Looks for Pelkey in the corner. They go down low to Higgins. Higgins with 2 bodies on him. Pops a shot, doesn't go. Hustling in there, Bresnahan crashing the boards. Good hustle here. Looking like a volleyball game going on, where they're tipping it around.
It is not on their chart for the play of the game.
Pelkey drives to his left, shoots. No basket. Going to say a foul's on the floor, I believe. 3:05 on the clock. Score remains 6-2. Fouls, I think, on number 13 for the Warriors. That'd be Jared Bell. Oh, it's on 31. Excuse me. Then we got another timeout called. 3:05 on the clock. The last time it was a timeout was 6-2, and the score continues to be 6-2. Back. I think there's some cheerleaders over there in the crowd getting, I think, the SchrL-Wills people.
Getting them excited.
Getting them all involved there.
There's a big ball in front.
Well, that's a Warriors.
That's a Warrior ball?
That's a Warrior ball. A Willsboro Warrior basketball.
All right.
Orange. Nice. Okay.
Schroon Lakeville got here with their semifinal win over Keene, 65-22. For Keene, Sebastian Smith carried their offense, scoring 35 of the 52 points. Andrew Pelkey had 21 in that game. Cheyenne Bresnahan had 19, and Isaiah Pelkey finished with 12.
So the winner of this ball game gets to advance to New York State playoffs, and their next game would be next Friday night in Beekmantown, right?
Right here.
Right here?
No, excuse me. Right, yeah, in Section 7, but at Beekmantown.
Yeah,
correct.
at Beekmantown. Bresnahan over to Higgins. The other Bresnahan prevents that from being turned over. He crashes through the defense, and some contact made, but no foul. Just 3 fouls have been called here. 2:49 left here in the first quarter. Saturday afternoon basketball from beautiful confines of Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. With the ball now, Liebeck. 6-2. Only one basket so far for Willsboro. Liebeck thought about putting up a three-pointer. He gets cornered. It's back out to number 3. That's Arnold. Varney now with the ball. Liebeck attacks the hoop. Higgins there defensively. But Liebeck gets his own rebound. Ball's loose. Scramble there. Attack it on the baseline. And that's number 13, Bell. He gets his own rebound. Three-pointer. Big shot there by number 30, Hunter King. Did 3 games yesterday. I woke up a little bit late today, Calvin. I don't know if I'm awoke yet. It's 3:30 to start for this.
Wait till tomorrow when you got to put the clock ahead an hour.
Pelkey driving to the hoop, lays it up with the left hand, makes it an 8-5 ball game. But King, that was a big shot last time down the court for the Warriors.
Till that last exchange, it had been a while before either team had scored.
Right.
6-2 for a long time, Bill.
At least 3-4 minutes. Hunter King. Liebeck, his three-pointer attempt. That's good. 2 3-pointers, and we got a tie ball game. 8-8. So maybe the Butterflies have worked it out. Both teams settle it in here late in the first quarter. Getting tripped up is Colin Bresnahan. Foul called. 13 foul on Willsboro. Boys basketball, you got to get 7 or have 7.5 before you get put in the bonus. Number 4 coming in for Willsboro. That's Nick Reitel. Higgins with the ball on the inbound play. Pelkey, three-pointer. Off the back of the rim. Smaller Pelkey going up there. I believe it was knocked out of bounds by Hunter King for the Warriors. So number 13, Isaiah Pelkey. Three-point attempt. It's good. Pelkey from outside. First 3-pointers for the Wildcats. Puts them up by 3. 11-8 to score. Late going, first quarter. 30 seconds and counting left here in this first quarter. Offensive foul.
Yeah, apparently.
Guess it was called on Hunter King, I believe.
All right, shot clock will be off. 28.3 to go in the first period.
Shot clock in New York State. Glad to have it.
Yes.
Okay. Bresnahan being watched by Rytel. Bresnahan looks to attack the hoop. Goes back. Long three-pointer doesn't go. Pelkey saves it. Ball's down on the floor. We're going to get another shot off before and we don't. 11-8's the score after one complete quarter here on NFHS Championship basketball game from Plattsburgh State. Wildcats with a 3-point lead over the Warriors.
All right, Liebeck had 5 first quarter points, Bill, and 7 for Pelkey.
Okay, it's 11-8 ball game. Start off this second quarter. A little slow start offensively for both teams. But things should probably pick up here. Hunter King going to inbound the ball.
There you go.
For Willsboro.
Bold prediction from Wild Bill. Things will pick up.
Rytel. Arnie. Back to Bell. Bell. He swings it over here to Rytel. King, he's had the 1 3-pointer for the Warriors. Bell attacks the hoop. Off the glass, doesn't go. The smaller Rytel's in there. And then the foul called on number 13, Isaiah Pelkey. What's the other Pelkey's first name? Andy?
Andrew, yeah. Andrew Pelkey.
Come on, put A. What are you looking at?
You're saying Bell. I thought it was Ball.
I thought it was Bell.
Okay.
B-E-L-L.
Okay.
I don't know.
You.
That's the way I wrote it out.
All right. You're the man, Bill.
Bresnahan to Bresnahan. They're going to say he traveled before he could dish it back off. I could be wrong. Could be Ball.
No, it's Bell. That is Ball.
It's Ball?
Yeah.
It's Ball, not Bell.
Right.
All right. Sorry about that. So number 13 is Ball. He has the ball. Varney now. Arnold. Moves to his right from the elbow, pops a shot, rattles out. Kept alive by Higgins, or I believe. And then they claim that's a clean block. Higgins attacking not Higgins, Ball attacking the hoop there, and Higgins with the block. 6:50 on the clock. Nobody's scored yet here in the first minute, 10 seconds of this quarter. Liebeck back in the game for the Warriors. Ball. Arnold. It looked like he traveled. Yes, he did.
If Randy said he traveled, then he traveled.
Okay, Pelkey will inbound the ball. Bresnahan back to Andrew Pelkey.
It's not exactly full court pressure, but at least they're defending in the backcourt a little bit. I like to see that. I think a lot of schools have gotten away from that. A lot of teams have gotten away from that full court pressure, and sometimes a good offense starts with a good defense.
Right. Well, they're a defensive team, the Warriors. Barney with the ball. Picked up by Pelkey. Still 11-8 ball game. Didn't write down that score. We'll have to write that down sooner or later. Arnold looked to attack on the left side, but pulls it back out. Higgin watching Arnold. Finds Hunter King in the corner. He's had 1 3-pointer. And the loose ball snared by Bresnahan. And a foul. Oh, that's the record.
Okay.
If I can get a pen that works. 11-8 record. No, 14-8 record. 11-8 score.
There you go.
Just under 6 minutes here in the first half. This Class D championship game. Schroon Lake against Willsboro. Both schools with red and white as their colors. Bresnahan, that's off the mark. Out of bounds. You should just make it a layup game. I think we got a timeout. 5:40 on the clock. Score remains 11-8 here at Championship Basketball on NFHS Network. See, one nice thing about these smaller schools, Kelvin, I think, is the community really gets involved in their high school sports.
Everybody in the town knows somebody that's on the team or knows their family.
And it looks like we got some good show, a good crowd here for this Class D game. Traveling up from Schroon Lake and Willsboro a little bit closer to Plattsburgh. Number 1 seed is Schroon Lake Wildcats. On the inbound play, Arnold has to go into the backcourt.
Mariah coming in here, Bill, with 7 consecutive Section 7 championships. Last year moving up to the Class C level, beating the Northern Adirondack Bobcats.
Ball with a nice move underneath, gets Higgins up in the air, makes it a 1-point game, 11-10.
And we're almost 3 minutes into the second quarter, and Wildcats have yet to. Wildcats have yet to score.
That's the first basket right there. From outside, 3-pointer off the back of the rim, and Ball grabs that rebound. Came out.
Excuse me, Bill. I jumped ahead. Go ahead. There's the basket.
Okay, it's a 12-11 game as the Warriors have just scored 4 straight. And like you said,
I jumped ahead. It was Mariah that I'm thinking of. The defending champion was Wells at the Class D level. They defeated Willsboro last year here, 48-47. So Willsboro coming off a 1-point loss last year.
Pelkey from the corner nails a 3-pointer. Andrew Pelkey puts the Wildcats back up on top, 14-12 here. And that's the first points for the Wildcats in this quarter. About 4 minutes left here in the half.
Gives him 10 points for the game.
He's got 10 out of their 14 then.
Under 4 now to go in.
Liebeck with the ball.
In this first half.
King and Arnold. This defense by the Wildcats keeping them on the outside. Long 3-pointer. That's off the side of the rim and out of bounds. And the ball will be turned over into the Wildcats' hands. Bresnahan will inbound.
So Wells was the defending champions. Mariah before that had won 6 titles in a row. Willsboro last won us in 2012, defeating Schroon Lake 8 years ago.
So it's a rematch.
49-35 was that score.
That pass inside. Good defense there by number 11, Liebeck. He got into the passing lane, sent it out of bounds. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 3:21 on the game clock.
The last time Schroon Lake won it was 2006, and they beat Mariah 53-38 in that one.
Well, that's a 14-year drought.
All right.
Pelkey attacks the hoop. Nice move. Plants his feet, puts it up with the left hand, scores. And it's a 4-point margin again for the Wildcats. Pelkey having a good offensive production here in his first half. And the rest of his teammates are happy as. Higgins with another block. Ball trying to take it to Higgins. That's through the hands of Bresnahan, out of bounds. And Wildcats just turned that ball over. Looked like it went right through his legs, I think. Liebeck will inbound the ball. They go over the top. Arnold. He's got to use all his athletic skill to get that ball under control, being watched by Pelkey. King. Arnold. He's been held in check here. His pass to Liebeck on a baseline is knocked out of bounds. 2:37 on the game clock, left in the half. We're going to have a timeout called. 2:37, 16-12 ball game. Wildcats over the Warriors. 16-12, SchrL-Lake has the 4-point lead over the Warriors. The Warriors' last lead was a 12-11 score. So 5 straight points for the Wildcats.
I don't think I mentioned that Arnold is Willsboro's top scorer with a 13.9 average. Brendan Farney is second with a 9.2 average.
No, they're keeping Arnold away from the basket, and they're doing actually a pretty good job. The Wildcats are denying him the ball. I can't remember saying his name that often, as much as I've said the other team, the other members of his team. Lieback, Farney, Bell, King. So timeout's up. 2:37 left in the half. Both teams walk out onto the court. Going to inbound the ball here. The Warriors right in front of the Wildcats bench. Lieback will do the job of putting the ball in play. Calvin Castine, Bill Chase, Mac Hunter, and Judy Castine here on the NFHS Network, bringing you Boys Championship Basketball from the Fieldhouse in Plattsburgh State in Plattsburgh, New York. Section 7 Championship Basketball. There's a walk.
I think if he shot it, he wouldn't have gotten the call, but he didn't shoot it, so.
I don't know. Well, but don't you gotta move your pivot foot or something?
He did. He took a little extra step in there.
Oh, he did. All right. Your eyesight's better than mine. Pelkey, Higgins, just inside the 3-point line. Now Pelkey drives the hoop. Oh wait, that was Bresnahan. This is Pelkey, number 13. Guys are similar in size. Got to remember their numbers. Pass to Higgins, forced in front, way out ahead of him. Pelkey steps up and Varney dishes off to Arnold. Arnold looking to break away from Bresnahan. Looks like they're playing a box and one. Now they're up man-to-man. King. From outside, that's off the mark. Arnold in the pack, comes away with the ball. Ball with it. Hunter King from outside. That rattles out. And good box out there by Bresnahan on Arnold. Actually, I think Arnold jumped a little too early, mistimed that. 16-12 is the score. Remains so. We've got about a minute left here in the half. Pelkey from outside. He's got 2 3-pointers. That one's off. Higgins working hard down low. He's fouled. I don't think he was fouled in the act of shooting. Fouls on number 11. That'll be Lieback. Number 35 looking to report in for, that's Brian Mears.
We'd have to check yesterday's sheets, Bill, but 16-12 is probably going to be the low halftime score we've had in the 4 games so far.
They put in some height and size. Oh, from downtown, Bresnahan with a big basket here in the late stages of the first half. Pushes it up to a 7-point game, 19-12. Arnold with the ball. Pick set by King. Arnold attacks the hoop and scores. Big basket there for the Warriors. Puts it to a 5-point game.
20 seconds.
Bresnahan with the big 3-pointer. Bresnahan to Bresnahan. That's off the mark. Mears runs down the loose ball. Pelkey gets the shot off before the horn. Doesn't go. And 19-14 is the score at the halftime of the HF Championship game here, Class D, featuring SchrL-Lake Wildcats and Willsboro Warriors. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, and company will be back. We'll get a 10-minute halftime break. 19-14. Listening.
I know, you were out visiting with the fans, signing autographs.
Right.
You were busy, Bill.
Yep, showing off my Trump tie.
Yeah, no sooner mention those programs, and they got a vendor here in the stand selling them there. For
Hey.
$2 there. Here we go.
Oh, all right. That's a good job there, Calvin.
Get your hot dog, get your popcorn.
But no cold beer.
No beer here.
No beer here. Okay, inbounding the ball will be Pelkey for the Wildcats. Bresnahan, he ended the scoring in that first half for the Wildcats with that three-pointer. He looks to dish back to Pelkey, but two defenders there for the Warriors. Ball ended up in the hands of Lieback. Lieback, Barney. 11-8. Then we got to write the score down. 19-14. That pen don't work. Let me grab a good pen in my pocket. Stepped on the line. Didn't even look like it was close to it.
Gee, the ref had a slightly better angle than you did, Bill, but
No,
I'll go with you.
I got a telescopic eye, you know. First 50 seconds here. No score again. Seems to take them a while to start scoring in a quarter. Ball's on the floor. Is there going to be a turnover? Yes, it is. Barney. No, that's Lieback. Gives it to King. He can't convert. Number 35, Brian Miraz, comes out to start the second half for the Wildcats. Higgins on the bench. Reset the number of fouls on each team. Pelkey has hit a couple three-pointers. Scored, he's in double digits. Pelkey to Pelkey. Bresnahan, and then Miraz. Pass down low. Ends up into the hands of Barney. Lieback now. Attacking the hoop. He gets through the pack. And he had a lane. He lays it up and in. It's 19-16. I think that's the third quarter in a row the Warriors getting the first basket. They got the first basket in the first quarter and second. Pelkey, he spins. Back to Bresnahan. That three-pointer is good. Downtown, that was, he's out there. 22-16. First basket for the Wildcats in the quarter and a half. Barney. Arnold. They need to get him to get some scoring. And he throws up a three-pointer and he nails it. Barney. Back to a three-point game, 22-19. So they exchanged some three-pointers here the last 30 seconds. Pelkey. He finds an open man. That's out the head of Miraz. Looked like it took him in the nose. Barney. Oh. Bresnahan saw that one coming. Lays it up off the glass and in. He stole it away on the turnover. Heads up play, Bresnahan. That's a big basket there for the Wildcats. 24-19 is the score. We're about 3 minutes into this second half. Come out on top. Arnold. He attacks the hoop. Looks to go to Varney and a kick save. So the ball remains in the hands of the Warriors. Couple players coming in. Higgins returning. Number 12. Kazavana, or what? How do you say that?
Kazava,
number 12.
And 5 for the Wildcats.
That's Higgins. Driving the baseline. Nice play there. Move by Arnold. Arnold with a strong move down the baseline. Puts it off the glass and in is a three-point game once again. 24-21. I don't think Arnold had a lot of points in that first half.
Just two.
Just two. Now he's got 5 now here. So up to 7 points. Bresnahan losing the ball. Somehow, I guess it was off the team in red. The red shirt and the red jersey. Not just the red shorts and the white one gets the ball. Turned over on the inbound play and Varney with it. No, that's Lieback, excuse me, number 11. Arnold finds ball in the corner. Ball There's Liebeck, three-pointer attempt. That's off the top, and Higgins keeps it alive, and his outlet stolen away by Liebeck in the corner. That rattles out. Liebeck again, dishes to Varney. That can't go. And they claim that Pelkey's the last one to touch it, so it'll be Warriors ball. Liebeck to inbound the ball. Kazava, that's off the mark. A little bit short. Bresnahan attacks the hoop, scores, and a possible three-point play here. Second game tonight will be Sable Valley tangling with the Mariah Vikings. The nightcap game is Beekmantown Eagles versus the Saranac Chiefs. For the Class C championship is Mariah and Sable. B is Beekmantown and Saranac. Bresnahan at the line, 26-21. Completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 27-21. It's a 6-point margin. 3:40 and on the clock. Arnold steps around Pelkey. Pelkey ends up on the ground. Arnold shots off the mark. Varney working hard. Pushed out of bounds and not quite sure what's going on down there. Who's got the ball? I believe the Warriors, and Mr. Lozier is explaining it to. And a timeout called by the Wildcats coach. 3:27 on the clock, 27-21. They've got a 6-point lead. Okay. A lot more offense coming here in the second half, Calvin.
Well, not a lot, but a little more. It's not like they're burning up the nets out there, Bill.
Well, it's a little better, yes. 27-21. Warriors still within striking distance.
That's the important thing. It's still a close game, Bill.
Yep. Liebeck ends the bound to Kazava. Arnold moves to his left, attacks the hoop. Off the glass, no. Misses the backboard. Slowly to get up. Mr. Ball. He appears to be okay. Bresnahan inbounds it now to Pelkey. Pelkey, you know, he's built light, but just a little bit smaller in height as that Gerard that played here last year.
Now playing for Syracuse.
Higgins with a nice pass down low. It's open. Makes it 29-21. I think it's the biggest Wildcat lead here so far. 8 points. Liebeck pops a shot. That's short. Higgins is there. He's been a presence. But now Liebeck steals it. Goes to the hoop. Scores. Big play there by Liebeck.
Closed it up to within 6 again. 29-23. We're under 2.5 to go in the third.
Bresnahan dishes to Pelkey. Pulls up. Hits the jumper. About a 10-footer. All the defenders running by him. He pulled up. Nails the shot, 31-23. Timeout called by the Warriors coach. 31-23, 2:11 on the clock here in this championship basketball game on NFHS Network. Margin, the Wildcats maintaining the lead here. As they had the last lead, I think that the Warriors had was 12-11. And since then, the Wildcats have somewhat taking control of this game. Higgins is a strong presence down low. Arnold, the leading scorer for the Warriors, he's at 7 points, below his average of 13-something. Higgins, long arms. Ball, looking to attack on the baseline. He kicks it back out. Arnold from outside. Nails a three-pointer. That's a big shot. 5-point game, 140 counting in the third quarter. So Arnold now up to 10 points. Pelkey, he's gotten his. Kicks it to the other Pelkey. Now Pelkey, the reverse layup doesn't go. Good defense there by the Warriors. Arnold. King gives it to Arnold. Arnold finds Farney. Ball now, pops the three. It's good. 2 3-pointers in a row for the Warriors. They cut it down to a 2-point game. Just like that. 31-29 and a minute left here in the third quarter.
I think we're going to have an exciting fourth coming up, Bill.
Okay. Let's hope so. We could use an exciting fourth quarter. Start off this afternoon of championship basketball. Barney. That was number 10, the other Colin Bresnahan attacking the hoop and draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 46.1 seconds on the clock.
A lot happening here at the field house this Saturday. Parking is at a premium. When we got here, lacrosse was going on outside. 3 o'clock start on the women's hockey game. 3:30 start on this game, and at 7:45 tonight there's a regional boys hockey game going on in addition to these 3 basketball games. So parking is a bit of a challenge out there.
Yeah, right. And I used Lime Mountain Uber to get here today. So because I was concerned about parking, my wife dropping me off.
She's willing to drop you off. Time will tell whether she'll pick you up, but you're here.
Bresnahan hits 1 of 2. It's a 3-point game, 32-29. Arnold has caught fire here in his third quarter. 3! Downtown, Hunter King, that's his second. It's all tied up, 32-32. Down by 8 just about a minute or so ago. We're the Warriors, and they've tied it up. They might go into the fourth quarter with a tie ball game. The Pelkeys got the ball. 10 seconds and counting. 3-point attempt. That's short. Loose ball, scramble, it's on the floor. Still on the floor. And picked up by number 4. Who's in the contest, that's Rytel. Time's up. Time's up. 32-32 after 3 quarters. This championship Class B game on the MMHS Network. Fourth quarter coming up. Okay, we got a good one going here. 32-32. Calvin reminded me once again to write down the score. You don't know it, but I do that on purpose.
Just so keep me in the game.
32-32, a run by the Warriors at the end of that quarter. They were down by 8, 31-23, but they've put a 9-1 run together. Finished the quarter.
As you know, Bill, in these high school games, that 6-man, Mo, plays a big factor, and right now momentum is on the side of the team in red, the Willsboro Warriors.
All right. Arnold with a very good third quarter. King, he hit that 3-pointer to tie the ball game up. Farney gives to King. Liebeck now with the ball. Arnold from downtown, 3-point attempt. That's off the mark. Scramble underneath. Liebeck. I don't know how you. I don't understand how a foul's not called there. He's basically knocked off his feet.
Well, there used to be a thing called forced out, and they did away with that. Now either it's a foul or it's off you.
I guess you got to maintain control. Okay. That's through the hands of Pelkey to Pelkey. And out of bounds, it's a turnover. Wildcats looking a little rattled here to start this fourth quarter. They are all knotted up with the Warriors. The number 1 seed Wildcats against the number 3 seed Willsboro Warriors. Both crowds into it now. Going to be an exciting finish here. Arnold over to Hunter King. King, he's had 2 3-pointers. That one's off the mark. Bresnahan comes down with a rebound and dishes off to the other Bresnahan. Showing a little more patience here on offense are the Wildcats. Pelkey setting the pick down low. Bresnahan Finds Pelkey from the three-pointer. That is no good. And Liebeck, who's played a strong game for Hillsborough, comes down with a rebound. 32-32. Arnold from downtown rattles out. Bresnahan, and there's a foul off the ball. I think they're going to call it on Higgins. Yeah, they did. Higgins battling with ball there underneath. Possession, or the ball is kept in the hands of the Warriors. A reset the shot clock. That's the first foul on Higgins. Oliver Higgins. Ball. That's short. Higgins comes away with a rebound. They're going to get a reach in, I believe, on ball. Three team fouls in the half now on the Warriors. Only one being called on the Wildcats.
Ball's second foul.
Bresnahan. Higgins. Bresnahan, far right side. His three-pointer is off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds. 32-32 remains the score. I think we've got a timeout called here with 6 minutes exactly left in the regulation. All right, the basketball mascot for the Hillsborough Warriors is getting that section of the crowd involved in this game. And the Wildcat fan group looks a little bit on the edge of their seat, and they've gotten a little quieter since the ball game got tied up at 32-32. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, neither team has scored a basket yet. The Warriors have scored the first basket in each quarter thus far, and looking to do so again possibly here. We're waiting for them to come out of the timeout. Second horn, they finally do. It's their ball down here on the far left side of the court, I think, yes. They take their sweet time getting to the ball. Come on, come on. Randy's down there waiting for you. Okay, Arnold. Gives the ball to ball gives it back to Arnold. Arnold, our ball set in a high pick. Higgins steps out to help out with Arnold. Off the, not off the glass. Loaded jump shot. And Arnold puts the Warriors back on top for the first time for some time, 34-32.
That was a beautiful shot, Bill. Just almost a fadeaway, but just drifting by and threw it up.
Yep. The foul, I think it's going to be called on the ball, and he's down on the floor. Waiting for Mr. Lozier. Yep, number 13, 5:27 on the clock. That'll be the fourth team foul on Hillsborough Warriors.
The Wildcats with just one here in the second half.
Bresnahan.
That can play a factor if they're trailing, if Wildcats are trailing and they need to send Hillsborough to the line. Not having fouls can catch up with you. Isn't always a good thing when you get close to the edge of the game, Bill.
Okay. Yeah, if you get behind, you want to stop the clock.
You can't. You can stop the clock, but you don't stop it with foul shots. And
right. Team fifth now. Fouls on King. On the line is Bresnahan.
The third foul.
His first shot doesn't go. In the act of shooting, so he's getting two foul shots. Saturday afternoon, March 7th. Tomorrow, March 8th, spring forward in time. As we spring, there's the first basket for first point for the quarter for the Wildcats. Arnold has taken control of his offense here in the second half and leading the way here for the Warriors. Liebeck playing a strong game. Arnold, three defenders. Arnold from downtown, that's short. Out of bounds. Great effort there by Mr. Ball to try and save that ball from going out of bounds. Probably won't make the ESPN top 10 though.
No, probably not, but it was
Outstanding effort, though.
Yeah, great throw. That's the way I would have went after it.
Yeah, and then the dive and roll. Okay, we're watching Wildcats down by 1. 34-33 is the score. Pelkey. A block. Woo. It looked like he got run over by a train.
Yeah, but the offense was moving when he jumped in front. They didn't give him a full step.
Okay. It still looked like he got run over by a train.
If you jump in front of a train, you're going to look like you got run over by a train, Bill.
I guess so. The little guy taking out Mr. Liebeck there. Well, it brings some noise out of the crowd anyways.
That's his 4th foul.
Whoa, that's his 4th foul, yes. Pelkey now. No, this is Bresnahan. Bresnahan loses the ball. And we got a foul called, I think, on him. A little frustration foul. Colin Bresnahan. Possession now for the Warriors. The second team foul on the Wildcats here in the second half. Arnold. Left-handed. Drives to the hoop. Finds an opening. Falls in. Whoa, what a strong move to the hoop. And it's a 3-point margin. The Warriors up 36-33. The offense for the Wildcats has dried up here. From downtown, Bresnahan can't get it to go. Carney underneath grabs the defensive boards. And 3:30 and counting here. And the Warriors with their biggest lead thus far. 3 points.
Warriors at this point are thinking that they can pull off the upset, Bill.
They are, yes. The momentum is in their favor, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. And that confidence is coming from their leader, Arnold. Arnold hustles there, goes over the chair. Pelkey, his shot, doesn't go. On the putback, Bresnahan makes it a 1-point game. Great follow-up there. And the Warriors with 3 minutes exactly with the ball. And a 1-point lead, 36-35. Bresnahan with outstanding effort to put that back up on that miss from Pelkey. Ball, they swing it over to King. King, his 3-point attempt goes over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. And it'll be SchrL Lake's ball. This is an exciting ball game we got here, Calvin.
Worth the price of admission, Bill.
Correct. Speaking of prices, the price of their cookies went up.
$2.25.
Yeah, that was the last time I remember they were $2. Pelkey on a baseline, pops a jump shot, rattles out. He just can't seem to buy a basket here in the second half. Foul called on Pelkey.
.227 remaining, a 1-point lead for Roseboro, looking for the upset over the number 1 seeded SchrL Lake Wildcats. Their second foul on Pelkey.
14-8 Warriors. Looking for the big upset it would be in this Class D championship game on the NFHF Network live in Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. SchrL Lake and Willsboro. That doesn't go. Bresnahan tied up. I think we're going to have a jump ball. Higgins in there with Bresnahan. Great effort on both teams' part. Possession in favor of the Wildcats. Saturday afternoon. Crowd getting bigger all the time. 2 more ball games to go. Very exciting start here in this Class D championship game.
This will be the, unless we go overtime, this will be the first one that will finish a little early compared to the next start time.
Pelkey off the mark.
One minute and 38.
36-35, Arnold with the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
This is where that not having that 6th foul might catch up. if Willsboro can put one in here.
And a timeout called, 1:20 on the clock, 36-35 is the 1-point lead for the Warriors over the Wildcats. Basketball mascot hitting loud and boisterous. They've got a 1-point lead, 36-35.
And of course, more pressure on Schroon Lake coming into this game, Bill. When you're favored, it's almost a little more pressure on you. The team that's looking for the upset, they come in here figuring, well, if we lose, we weren't favored, but if we win, it's
all gravy.
That's right.
Not a lot of scoring here in this fourth quarter. It was 32-32 going into the fourth quarter. One team has scored 4 points, and the other team scored 3.
And the team that scored 4 is the team that's in the lead.
Wildcats, though, they've been cold shooting here in this since the later stages of the third quarter. A buzzer beater, Bill.
That ball was in the air with 1 second on the shot clock.
1 minute left. Pelkey scores. Possible 3-point play. Philip Pelkey with a strong move. Ryback with a big 3-pointer makes it 39. Made it 39-35, but now Pelkey puts it to a 2-point margin. Might cut it to 1 here. 1 minute exactly on the clock left.
That's Ryback's 4th foul.
Sinks it.
It'll be a 1-and-1.
Hard foul.
Getting possession on the foul shot. Pelkey went down, holding his groin right now. I don't know if he got poked or what happened, but he's got a little bit of discomfort out there. If I were Schroon Lake coach, I'd probably call a timeout.
39-38. He completed the 3-point play on that.
And now he'll get a chance for two more if he hits the front of this 1-and-1. Again, Schroon Lake not calling a timeout. I would. Pelkey is in discomfort out there. I'd be looking to get that a little extra time.
Well, between what the officials are doing, they're allowing him a lot of chatter between the officials. Are they giving him the time, or they're discussing something?
Well, he's getting the time one way or another, I guess.
Yeah, they don't need to call the timeout.
So I'm not quite sure what this situation is. I think it's clear cut. If there was a foul, it's going to be a 1-and-1. It's going for the rebound, even though the shot was in the air. It's not an offensive foul, that's for sure. If the ball had gone through and a foul occurred, then it might be called an offensive foul because technically it belongs to Willsboro at that point. But since it was a rebounding foul, I think it becomes a 1-and-1.
Timeout called. 39-38. Finally, the timeout Calvin figured they should have called. Okay, Pelkey's going to come back out here after this timeout and be on the foul line again, shooting in a 1-and-1 situation. Actually, he made a very strong move to score the 2 points in the initial drive to the hoop.
Yeah, he went down on that one. Here he can tie it with the first one and then give his team the lead here with exactly 1 minute on the clock.
39-38, 1 minute remaining in this contest, or regulation anyways. Always this situation, possibility of overtime looms here. Arnold, he comes into the foul line, near the foul, where the foul line shot made by Pelkey.
All-time leading scorer in Section 7.
First one, rattles the first.
And here is where Schroon Lake has to foul to stop that clock. And if they do, it's only going to be their 4th team foul. They're still 3 fouls away from sending.
Timeout, I think, was that call.
Warriors call it
49.5 seconds. Still remains 39-38 in the NFHS Championship basketball game. Okay, we're 49.5 seconds on the clock, 24 seconds on the shot clock. The Warriors are going to come out of this timeout with possession ball in their hands.
They're going to spread out, Bill.
And what's really put them into this situation, actually, with the 1-point lead was those big three-pointers at the end of the third quarter. It was an 8-point margin at one time for the Wildcats. And the Warriors hit 2 big three-pointers and another basket, and they tied the ball game up. We've gone into this fourth quarter with a 32-32 all tied up. We're now at 39-38. The Warriors with the 1-point lead. We just watched Pelkey, the leading scorer, in a one-on-one situation miss. And number 11, Liebeck, came away with the ball. They pushed it up the floor. We're at midcourt. Wildcats going to play some man-to-man defense here. Try to deny the ball from even getting put into play. Arnold quickly to Liebeck. Got 10 seconds to get it across the timeline.
They have to shoot, so they can't run out the clock. So Schroon Lake's holding off on the fouls. Just going to make it a shot that's going to be taken under pressure.
There's a shot. Does it go? Pelkey with the rebound. Shot put up by King. Pelkey, one man to beat. Pops the shot. Score! 22 seconds left. Timeout called. The Wildcats grab the lead back. 40-39 with 21 seconds left in regulation. Okay, here's the situation. 40-39. Pelkey with some strong move down the left-hand side. And on the baseline, a little 5-foot jump shot. Nails it. 21 seconds. Warriors will have the ball. 40-39 is the score of the number 1 seeded Schroon Lake Wildcats with the 1-point lead over the Willsboro Warriors, who are looking for an upset here.
Pelkey, the leading scorer in the game at the moment with 19 points for the day.
He had a dry spell here, though. In that second half, he actually was staying away from the basket, and ever since he's been attacking the hoop, he's been hitting his shots a lot more so than he was when he was trying to hit the three-pointers. Warriors come out to the floor. Arnold, Liebeck, King, Ball, and Farney. Arnold, he's had a strong second half offensively.
We'll see if the Warriors will wait for that last second shot, live or die on that. My guess would be with maybe 6-7 seconds to give him time to put a rebound back up.
Arnold finds King. King in the corner. Blocked by Higgins. 9.1 seconds on the clock. What a fantastic block there by Higgins.
A foul is called on the floor, I guess, yes. So 9.1, a foul on the floor. So
and another timeout. 40-39. Okay, we're back here.
Coach drawing out the play on the chalkboard. Actually a whiteboard, but 9.1. They're going to live and die. But with just 9.1, I think you'll see that shot come off within 3 seconds or so after inbounding it. Give yourself a chance for a rebound.
We're probably looking for Mr. Arnold to actually be taking that shot if possible.
He's been hitting tonight.
He's going to inbound the ball, though.
Well, they might inbound and get it right back.
Yep.
All right. Okay, here we go.
40-39. 9 seconds left on the clock. Arnold to Farney. Farney. Want to say a foul?
On the floor.
6.9 now. Fouls on number 13. Pelkey.
Only the 5th foul, so with the lead, that low foul total is actually helping Schroon Lake right now, because they can foul without sending them to the line.
And taking valuable seconds off the clock at the same time.
Right.
In low side. Loose ball. Sent up the floor by Pelkey. Time's going to run out. And the Wildcats hang on quickly. Pelkey, that pass down low. Not a good pass. Hillsborough upset. But they played a fantastic game, and the Squirrel Lake Wildcats hang on. They win 40-39. They'll advance to Class D. New York State playoffs will be held next Friday night in Beekmantown. Wildfield Chase Calvin Kernstein here for the NFHS Network.
We're going to stick around, watch the presentation here by Larry Converse and Matt Wallentuck, and I'll present the winning trophy and certificates to the team that made it to the finals and didn't quite pull out the victory, but a great game here by Willsboro. Bill to pull within one and almost pull this one out.
Outstanding effort. My 3 stars, the first star of tonight's game here would be Andrew
Pelkey.
Second is going to be Mr. Arnold of the Warriors, and my 3rd star would be Mr. Higgins. Had the big block at the end, number 5 also for the Wildcats.
All right, a total of 40 points for the winners. 19 of them came from Andrew Pelkey, 16 from Cheyenne Bresnahan, 4 from Oliver Higgins, and 1 from Colin Bresnahan. So just 4 of the Wildcats in the scoring column. On the Willsboro side, it was 14 from Reagan Arnold, 12 from Stephen Liebeck, 8 from Hunter King, and 5 from Jared Ball. And again, they only had 4 players in the scoring column.
Very exciting ball game here to open up our Saturday afternoon championship games here on the NFHS Network. They just awarded the certificates to the Warriors, and now the patches being awarded to the winning team, SchrL Lake Wildcats.
As we mentioned earlier, it's been since 2006, 14 years ago, since the SchrL Lake boys have been able to go out there and collect one of these. So none of these people out here were in school the last time SchrL Lake won it. You're figuring 13 years between kindergarten and high school. A 14-year drought has come to an end. Willsboro has an 8-year drought that will continue, but they've played an excellent game and should hang their head high here. They did a great job out there.
Brian Osable waiting courtside to take the floor as the Class C championship game following this one here on the NFHS Network. After that Class C championship game, we'll have Saranac and Beekmantown. They're raising the little small trophy that they're handed out now. And congratulations to the SchrL Lake Wildcats, Class D champions for 2020.
And for the folks watching live, the next game should be starting just about on time, so tune in for that one.